into your day on Sunday. Bright sunshine out there, and it is going to be hot.
Tonight we are starting for the trip to Patnitop, and it's bright and sunny here, but it's raining out there. Tomorrow when we reach, it's showing sunny as per AccuWeather, but the other days are wet and it's gonna rain. So taking all precautions for the rain, like I have the rain cover that I bought yesterday from a local shop. So I will basically clean the chain before the trip, and I will also just check with this bungee. I will make a temporary saddle stay so that the saddlebag doesn't tend to touch the wheel, and rest it's all more or less clean. And this is the temporary saddle stay that I have made with the help of bungee. Thanks to Strel, I got the idea from his video, and this is how it is connecting. So this will actually prevent the saddlebag from touching the wheel. Just a temporary workaround rather than putting all those big panniers, those carriers and all that stuff that we do normally. Hope things go all well and as planned. 1:30 I start from my place, I meet Pratt, and then we start the journey officially for Patnitop at 2 o'clock, 2 a.m. So that would be the final setup of luggage for this particular trip. So as you can see, this is the Cramster saddlebag. On top of that I will place my Quechua or Quechua. I got it Quechua. So this Quechua bag would be there, and the tripod is there. So all this would be covered by what we call here in Indian language, it's tirpal. Basically it's waterproof covering. So the yellow one is for my bike and the white one would be for Pratt. And this is the Road Gods Zhiyun R1, the one that I showed in one of my previous videos. So this would be the non-magnetic tank bag that will be on my tank, and it's strapped on by these. This is the good old Rhinox mount, and this is waterproof. I used the same one during my Delhi-Calcutta trip, and the reason I'm using this, you might have a question on this, that this also has a mobile pouch, a mobile holder or a map holder, whatever you call it, like a place to keep your mobile phone. But I'm not using this one because it's way too tight, and my phone along with the cover doesn't go inside that too easily. So I will be using the good old Rhinox mount. This is my, again, all-time favorite roll bar mount. Then I have this mount. This is basically the one that I use on my studs helmet, but then again I will use this as a rear facing mount this time. Sometimes the camera will face like this, facing me, and sometimes it will be just in the opposite direction, facing the road and other riders' footages. Bungees, of course, yes, the bungees would be there. There are 2 at the moment here. There are more that I have in the cupboard, so I will possibly need more. And that's the riding gears that I will be using. So on the left, this one is the BBG riding boots. Next up, this is the Cramster riding pants. That's the hydration pack. That's the DSG primal gloves. This happens to be a dry fit t-shirt. I prefer using these ones because it dries quickly and it doesn't get drenched in sweat because it's way too humid here. And last but not the least, the riding jacket with my name and the Indian flag, and 23. That's basically half Rossi. No, don't laugh, that's basically my birthday. Yeah, it's incidentally half Rossi also. So that's all. We start at, I will start packing from my place at around 1:15, 1:20ish around AM, tonight or tomorrow morning, whatever you call it, and then I'll head towards Pratt's place. I will meet Pratt, and then we will refuel our motorcycles, and then we will start off. Let's see you at Patni Top then.
And people who have questions around the Dominar's performance on the highway, since this is my first time with the Dominar on the highway, she is performing absolutely brilliantly. So the sun is out, and so are my shades. And my visor. Yes, he's gone all black now. Yeah.
So this is a quick breakfast break, you can say, and we have done how many kilometers? 161. Okay. Posing with, I cannot say his eggs. So we have a collection of eggs. That is eggsome.
And we saw a couple of bikers on the road, a couple of Royal Enfields. We also saw what was that? Versus. Yeah, so everyone is going out for enjoying this vacation. So let's start, and don't know where we will stop next. Now it will be a bit longer side. So yeah, let's roll. So we are at the moment standing at an intersection, and we don't know where to go, so that's why we are using Mr. Google, Mr. Know-It-All. And that's a unique toilet, #1 toilet. I don't know what's so special about that. Maybe it has got gold-plated commodes or something. And I can see clouds. I hope it doesn't rain. Oh, we are the bikers. Oh, three dancing. Bye bye, cagers. But they will say the same thing when it starts raining. Bye bye, bikers. Oh, bhai saab. Check that. The dashboard of the Dominar is looking very sexy at the moment against this dark cloud. Why do you have to give all the exhaust smoke to me? Thank you. Freak! এখানে দাঁড়িয়ে একটা ছবি তুলবই আমি। See, we are at somewhere near Pathankot, somewhat near. We need to take a right, and we have already detoured how much? 150 kilometers. Huh? So we have actually gone off the road for 150 kilometers, and I don't know how it happened, but it happened. Maybe it's our fault. As of now, it's been 533.9 kilometers on my Odo, but there is a difference of 4 to 5 kilometers between my Odo and Pratt's CBR's Odo. Let's not go into the debate that which one is right. And we have been riding since 12 hours almost, yeah. Oh man, it's too tiring, it's too hot, it's too humid. but it's fun to be on the saddle. So being a Bengali, I was looking for this particular flower. In Bengali it's called Kashful. I'll post the English name on the screen because I don't remember it right now. This actually marks the advent of Durga Puja, which is an iconic festival of us Bengalis. And if you go to the Bengal side, you will see it in a lot more quantity. But thankfully I got this. I wanted to take a shot of this particular flower along with the bike. So good, though it's a detour for us, but this is the good side of the detour. And that's Pratt standing there, and with his alien looking helmet, which is visible, more visible than the Dominar's headlight actually. Okay, I thought this is a favorite tag. This is not a favorite tag. Finally we see some hills, and it's around 6:37 PM. Petrol station आगे है आगे. This bike drinks a lot of petrol, It's already 1300 bucks of fuel. She has almost finished, and I will top it up with another 500 bucks of fuel now. The chain is actually making a bad sound. So this is how you fuel the bike. So you just open this latch, it comes off. भाई 500 का दे दो. हाँ? जैकेट में गर्मी तो लगती है, पसीना भी निकलता है, बट पसीना निकलने से, खून निकलने से बेटर है पसीना निकले. एक्सीडेंट हुआ तो बचाएगा ना ये, और खून भी बहे. Wow man, such an awesome view it is. So we are half an hour's more, we need half an hour's more to reach Nadim's meeting point. Once we meet Nadim, he would be taking the lead because he knows all the route and everything. He's a localite, and thereafter we will head for our hotel, which is Hotel Trinita Resort. ऐसे क्या देख रहे हो भाई, कोई हाबूसा लेके थोड़ी जा रहा हूँ. People on this side of India, hardly anyone knows about Dominar. People have a very strange look towards the Dominar, and they just are absolutely zapped. Huh? Is this a Bajaj motorcycle? See some tunnels up ahead. मजा आ गया. Right DMR.